It's lunchtime. Who's at work today? I am. I'm at work. Anybody else at work? I'm having some lunch. Thank you for hanging out with me. Well, I eat a very balanced salad and pizza lunch. Because I'm trying to be gentle to my tum-tum. After I destroyed it. I destroyed it this holiday season. So it's been very interesting. Asparagus. It's been very interesting. One thing that was kind of disappointing was worked really hard to take a nice Christmas photo. Oh, it was so nice. And everybody thought it was AI. I mean, we're getting to the point where people can't tell. But no, it was real life. And they're like, man, don't show me that. And I'm like, no, that's my real life. That's my life. And so it's getting very interesting online, seeing how people want to relate to each other. Because it's like, I feel like they want to post AI videos, but they don't want to see other people posting AI videos. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, rules for you, but not for me. But, I don't know. I guess as time goes on, we will find out more whether we want to or not, because, and I say we as in everyone, because we're all on here using the internet. So we will all find out together how people react to seeing AI online, how they want to interact with AI, but they want to, like, maybe they feel like back in the olden days, kind of like, you know, when you used to get an answering machine and you would answer the phone, or the answering machine would answer the phone and you'd start talking to it and be like, oh, hey, Betty, or whatever. And then realize, oh, I'm just talking to a machine. And be all like, oh, dang it, or whatever. Maybe that's kind of how it's going to be. Feel cheated out of a relationship. Meanwhile, you're sitting there creating such a nice piece of artwork, and then everybody says, oh, I don't like that AI photo you made. Anyway, very interesting to see how people interact with media. I'm having some pizza. I'm a little salad. I'm a little pizza. Having a little lunch today. Trying not to eat a absolute chock-a-block diet of cookies right now. Maybe take a break. Take a break from the Christmas cookies. So if you're on my earlier live, hi, Ankle Egon. Hello. Welcome. If you were on my earlier live, you heard, oh my God, the ceiling is leaking. The roof is leaking. So I just ran around for however many hours to make sure everything is okay. And it looks like everything's good. I can't find any soggy lights or anything. But it sure is soggy out today. It is very soggy out today. So if there was going to be a day that was going to have a roof leak, I guess today is that day. And now I'm taking a well-deserved break. Because I'm tired. But I have a lot to do for maintenance. Because, you know, once you're up in the sky, you're like, oh boy. There's a lot of power management, power cables and stuff like that I need to sort of manage. A little power management up there because it's looking messy. But it's all functioning, and I guess it's all good until the next leak. It's feeling like the Titanic in here, though. It's sinking. We're sinking. Anyway, how was your holidays so far? I'm feeling rough. Gotta be honest. I just can't do it like I used to do it. So, I'm gonna take it easy. What's up at the television station? A leak in the roof. That's what's up at the television station. But other than that, we're just taking down all the Christmas decorations and getting ready for January. Switching everything over to a beautiful January experience. Yep, lunch and a roof leak. So, anyway, other than that, can't complain. Holding down the fort. I'm just having some delicious pizza for lunch. It's quiet out there. Not a lot of traffic, although there was one guy who tried to cause an accident by cutting us off. He's more important than anybody else on the road. So I hope that he's happy and not in a ditch somewhere. Like, drive safe, kids, right? I mean, it's the holiday season. Last thing you want to do during the holidays. That guy did need to relax. Last thing you want to do during the holidays is get in a car accident. Like, because it's really quiet out there today, though. I think it's like a work day for only a few of us people. Some wonderful people got to take their whole a whole season off, maybe go somewhere with their family or something like that. But we're just hanging out. Eating some pizza. And being happy that we're not on the road right now. Let's see what the weather's like. Is it still raining? Ooh, it's gross. No, it's not good. Feels like -17. No, thank you. It's gross outside. It's -3, which is perfect for freezing rain. And windy. Super windy. Perfect. Great. It's great. Great Christmas weather. Oh. Anyway, anybody who is lucky and or smart is hiding today, because usually I'll be out like walking or something like that. Not today. It is gross out there. Icy. So stay safe. Oh, howdy, Turtle Gothic. Haven't seen you in a while. That's my bad. I haven't been on. I've been Christmas. Good to see you. Welcome back to the land of ice. Icy. Oh, you're away too. Of course, makes sense. This is the it's a weird time of year. You disappear. You go into a gelatinous chrysalis. Yeah, where did you go? You went on a solo trip. Got it. Just checking. I was all like, did it go to Taipei? I don't know. Like, is that short for Taipei? Nope. Just short for trip. Where'd you go? Was it fun? Did you love it? You're in a town older than Rome. Amazing. What is that? Where would that be? Where is it older than Rome? I think a few places in Greece are older than Rome. I mean, in that area. I mean, there's a lot of places that are older than Rome. Like, I was in Egypt. No, I won't know it. You're right. I hardly know, like, the streets in Toronto. Like, up on, whatever and whatever. And I'm like, no. It's funny, in Toronto, they're very street specific. Like, very down to the corner. Like Dundas. Dundas and College, or no, those run. You see, I don't even know. Dundas and Roncesvalles, and you're like, oh, that's very. No, it's true. It's true. You're moving to Canada soon. Where are you gonna move to? Congratulations. Canada is lovely, so good for you. Just tell us. Don't tell me the street name, because I'll never find it. I don't even know where. Danforth and I don't know. But I found in when I was living in Vancouver, Ontario, if Microsoft calls me, amazing. Tell Microsoft to stop with the Copilot. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes Copilot. Copilot bad. Boo. Yeah, it is a really big place. Hey, Turtle, do you, because, you know, Texas is really, really big. Do you also, when you're saying distances, do it in time rather than kilometers? Wait, you wouldn't do kilometers anyway because you're in America. Do you do time rather than miles? Or do you say, oh, it takes you 2 hours to get there? Or it takes you 3 hours to get there or whatever? Because sometimes I wonder if it's a North American thing. Because I think in the UK, they just use kilometers. Wow, is Ontario 60% bigger than Texas? Wow. I don't know, I gotta be honest, I've never been to Texas, so pardon me. Welcome back! It's probably Copilot. Copilot. He was like, I heard my name. Gotta mess things up. Now we're at the point where, like, is lunch gonna make me sleepy or, like, get me ready to go? So, that's what we're gonna find out today. How was your Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holiday you are celebrating or not celebrating? Because you're just chilling on a trip. Must be cool to be in a city that's older than Rome, though. You're like, you go up to this fountain, you're like, this fountain's older than Rome. This house is older than Rome. This bridge right here, older than Rome. This pillar is before churches were invented. This was a temple. Oh, I'm waiting. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, so. Thankfully, I finished my pizza. No sarcasm. No sarcasm. I'm not doing sarcasm. I'm not feeling super well because I had too many cookies, and so therefore I'm a little rough. A little rough. No, it's not a church. No, okay, so when I was in sugar's bad. So good, so bad. I was in Greece, and that was kind of my experience. Is I went in this church, and they're like, "Oh no, this is older than the church," and I was like, "What?" So I'm sorry if it was interpreted as sarcasm, but I was just remembering how flabbergasted everyone was to be in a church that used to be a temple because it was older than the church. Oh my God. A lot of churches. Not very many old temples, though. So, but yeah, I'm feeling a little rough. So, I will survive. But yeah, less sugar in the future. Whoa, cool. The city funeral pyres have burned continuously for over 3,000 years. The fire has literally never gone out. Thousands believe dying here break the cycle of rebirth. Oh, yeah, okay. Hi, Adam. Hello. Hi. Happy holidays. Welcome. Well, that sounds like an amazing place. I may have heard of it before, but maybe not. I have not been, though. I have not been. I'm rough. I'm rough today. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, but it's not great. I'm doing my best from eating too much cookies, eating too much Christmas dinner. Yes, it was a couple days ago, and yes, I'm still feeling rough because that is what happens when you don't have sugar and then you eat all the sugar. You're supposed to go back and take a flight to Tokyo, but I'm here till the 31st. Well, that's very auspicious. Congrats. I'm glad that you're on a trip and you can experience all of that. Are you, I'm just wondering, are you, yeah. I don't like Mondays. I agree. But I especially don't like Mondays that have leaking roofs. You are, hold on. I am nice and not old. Whoever says that sucks. Well, it's all relative. It's all relative. The young people will say I'm old, and the old people will say I'm young. You asked, am I? I am Christian Hindu. Cool. That's awesome. Amazing. I think the only Hindu country I've been to is Bali, I believe. I think I went to Bali and they were Hindu. I think that was correct. Hi, opium. But it's all good, It's all good. It's very interesting learning about everybody's experiences. People do love judging lately. I agree, and it's not as fun, in my opinion, to asking people questions and figuring out what is their perspective of life. Thank you. Cheers, opium. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, no. I am not judgy. I do have a sarcastic sounding voice, so please feel free to ask me, did you mean that way? And I'll be like, no, I didn't. I'm all like, oh my God. Because that's how I talk most of the time. And then I'm like, fix your face. That's me. Fix your face. But I'm not judgy. I'm more interested in figuring out. I'm very, very interested in figuring out, like, what makes you inspired? What makes you tick? As long as people are polite, it's all good. Well, I hope your mom had a good birthday. I hope your mom would have had a wonderful time. Birthdays around in the winter and around holiday time are always interesting because there's so much going on. So she is with Jesus. Yes, one of my cousins also has a birthday on December 25th, and it was always nice that we could always be together on his birthday because we'd always get together, but it was kind of sad he didn't get his own special birthday. Hi from South Carolina. I think SC is South Carolina, I believe. USA, United States of America. Welcome. 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 Turtle, are you Indian? Sounds... I used to make a joke on her birthday's 25th. And you call your elf Hindu. I feel like, oh, you lived in Texas 11 years ago. Got it. I thought that was more recently. I thought you were in Texas right now and thinking. So you're thinking about going to Ontario, eh? Did you hear my Canadian? Eh? Well, welcome. Welcome to Ontario. Oh, Adam's got some tips. Memes are the best way to do marketing. Trust me. Yeah, I agree. So you just came back October 2024. Oh, okay, got it. So you came back to Texas, October 2024, and then you're on a trip now, and then you're going back, I think. I'm easily confused, so don't mind me. Anyway, I hope you get the job and come up to Ontario. Yay. That'll be nice. Bring your winter boots. It's very slushy outside. I'm wearing the Canadian working boots, the Blundstones. Highly suggest. I agree, especially on TikTok. I do my TikTok dances. I think they're really fun, actually. I like thinking them up. I like waking up and going like, okay, what foolishness. So yeah, I just like foolishness. I like dancing, and if I can like convey information that way and like get people to understand what I'm trying to say, I'm like really happy to do a silly dance and sing a song. But that's kind of like the family I come from, is we're entertainers. So I have no chance. Like, this is who I am. This is where I come from. The USA visas needs you to go out after 7 years. Oh. Came back to Tokyo as a cool down time. Going back to Dallas February 21st. Copy that. Well, it sounds like you're on a very nice trip. Visiting family or visiting ancient ritual things. Really, it sounds like you're enjoying this season. Just like, that's all life is about, right? Is you just like, you make it work, and hopefully you enjoy yourself as much as you can while you're doing it. So stand by for my TikTok dances, because I got them. I got to learn some more choreography. You're on a riverfront. Is it that famous river that everybody like cleanses themselves in, or is it a different river? Because I heard about that river. I just forget its name. Hold on, let me look at the river name. Because, you know, I got a computer right here. Famous river. Oh, Ganges, the Ganges River. Yes, I've heard of that river. I just forgot its name for this moment. That's it. That's it. A friend of mine went there to do, what's that big famous festival? It's a huge festival in India. And it's like Festival of Lights or something? No, it's not Diwali. It's a different one. It's like big multi-day, I can't remember what it's called. He was like, we gotta go to that. And I was like, let's go. But we ended up, moving on. Moving on. How do I be you? Nobody can be me. Only I can be me. You can be you, though. I suggest you be the best you that you can be. You don't like India, honestly. I think, every, place has its thing to contribute to the vibrancy of this world. I think places are not necessarily a place that I enjoy being in, but like, for example, like I like going certain places, but I don't want to live there. You know what I mean? Like I really enjoy going to Montreal, but living there was a bit of a chore. Okay, you do your call. See you later, turtle. No worry. But yeah, I think, I don't know. If I was born there, it would be one thing, but hey man, Indians just don't accept that their country is horrible. Well, it sounds like Turtle was like pretty accepting of that. So some of them do. I would say some of them do. And there's a lot of bureaucracy, but I'm not an expert. I know that there are easier places to go, and I like, personally, I like countries that are very nice to women, because I am one. So that's one of my favorite things. So yeah. I mean, but I really like Indian food and art and people. But yeah, definitely a different culture. Walking around the street, doing the thing. It's like, wow. So, how is the first day of the week at work? Not great. I got in early, which is awesome because it was freezing rain outside, trying to drive safe to work in this terrible freezing rain weather. Got here safe, even though some guy tried to sideswipe us hard. Like, bro, drive respectably. Like, you don't need to go 140 kilometers in the middle of a freezing rain situation. So then we got in, and then of course yesterday it was raining so hard, flooding, the roof was leaking, and it was getting all over the equipment and making quite a problem. So I spent the first 3 hours like just checking to make sure everything's cool and like putting buckets out to catch the rain, because like, and then the roofers came and they were fixing everything. I don't know. Ontario does feel like Canada to me. I mean, it just depends on what kind of Canada you want to experience. Like, for me, I grew up in Ontario, so I'm like canoes, moose, black pears, poison ivy, wintertime stuff, skiing, Little Hills. Ontario's not so good in the winter. Ontario kind of sucks in winter. Every other province, well, not every other province, but like Montreal, Quebec. Montreal is not a province. It's in the province of Quebec, just to be clear. BC, like they're really good at winter. I can't speak for Saskatchewan. I don't know. I assume they're like hunkering down in the winter, but like BC knows how to do winter. Quebec knows how to do winter. I don't know about everybody else, but Ontario is like, man, they hibernate. We need to get out more. In Montreal, like, oh my God, they have like full-on winter festivals. Quebec City, full-on winter festivals. Like, they do not care if it's minus 25 degrees. It's amazing. I also love Toronto, though. I do love Toronto. I haven't, since the pandemic, I really haven't had a chance to like enjoy Toronto, like go out. I used to go out in 2019 all the time. I have visited Ottawa. My cousin, she lives up in Ottawa, so I try and make it up there once a year at least to go see her and the children. It's nice. Mostly I hang out with her, though, so I don't really, I mean, she takes me around and we go to the Parliament building or whatever. I grew up in London, Ontario, and a little bit of Windsor, Ontario, so I did not grow up in Toronto. Keith grew up in Toronto. Keith is the Toronto man's. Keith is the Toronto man's. Keith, he knows every single, well, not every single, you're not like a West End guy. No, I've only been living in Toronto for like almost, wait. You know what? It's been over 10 years now. So I'm still new. Still new to Toronto. So, but yeah, Keith, you're not a West End guy. When we moved over to the West End of Toronto, you were like, what is this place? I've never been here in my whole life. You're more of an East Ending kind of guy, aren't you? Hello, mama. We're talking about Toronto. Toronto, Canada. Welcome in. I'm probably gonna like head out soon though. So welcome in so that we could say goodbye. And yeah, I gotta get back to it. Gotta go back to fixing the leak in the roof and other things. But I hope you're having a good week. I had too much cookies. Look at me. Oh no. Oh, it just covered. Oh, it's not a good. My skin is telling the story of my enjoyment of this season. So please pray for me and my foolish decisions. I had too many cookies. That's why. If you're wondering why. I made decisions, and the decisions were cookies. Bye, Adam. Look, I'm doing the heart thing, but it's the kids do it this way. My hand's all covered in. Goodbye. All right, I'll be a millennial. Bye. I am married. My husband is in the comments, so feel free to chat with him. Anyway, friends, thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, Korean heart. Hold on. Why am I doing it wrong? It's got to be like, yeah, there it is. Sorry, I have a little like Sharpie on my finger, so it's not. I was writing with Sharpie earlier. That one's easier. I can't do the Gen Z one. No, can't do it. This one's my favorite. So heart. Bye, Adam. Have a good day. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining me on my lunch break. It has made my lunch break so much better. I get to hear what you guys are up to, what you're doing. People have been on trips. People have been visiting family. 'Tis that time of year. No matter what religion you are, you might still get the time off during this part of Q4, as they call it. Anyway, you have a good day, and I will see you guys later. Please like and subscribe if you would like to chat with me more. All right. Bye.